Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are good and safe. Today in this video, we are going to see a wonderful story, The Happy Prince. Now let's start with the story Happy Prince, written by Oscar Wilde. Once upon a time, a beautiful golden statue of most beautiful smiling prince stood in the town center. It was so beautiful statue. It was covered with gold leaves and had eyes made of blue sapphire. Not only this, it had a huge red ruby on the hilt of its sword. It was so beautiful that everyone who ever saw the Happy Prince fell in love with it. One night there flew over the city a little swallow. His friends had gone away to Egypt 6 weeks before, but he had stayed behind. Then he decided to go to Egypt too. All day long he flew, and at night time he arrived at the city. Then he thought that he would take rest, and then started again for Egypt next day. He saw the golden statue, which was very beautiful. So he decided to take rest between his feet. It was night time. Just as the swallow was about to sleep, a large drop of water fell on him. He was surprised that from where it came from. The sky was clear. Just as the swallow was getting ready to sleep again, another large drop of water fell on him. When he looked up, he saw that the prince was crying. The swallow, he was very surprised and asked who he was. Prince replied that he was Happy Prince, and he was crying because once he lived in a palace and he was always happy. He had no reason to be sad, and he knew that all his people were happy too. So, when he died, they made him a golden statue and put him there. And from there he could see the sadness of his people in his town, and his heart, though made of lead, felt sad. Now the sparrow asked him that what did he see? He saw that far away he could see a seamstress, and her fingers were red and bloody from endless stitching. She worked very hard all day long. Next to her on a bed was a little boy. He was sick with fever and was crying out for oranges. She was so poor that she didn't have anything other than river water. So Prince requested Swallow to take the ruby from his sword and give it to her. First Swallow denied, but as Prince requested her, he was ready to take the ruby to the seamstress' house because the child was very thirsty. So the swallow was ready to take the ruby. Swallow took the ruby from the hilt of the prince's sword and flew to the seamstress's house. When Swallow reached the seamstress's house, the seamstress had fallen asleep because of tiredness on her working table. Swallow kept the ruby on the table and flew around the sick boy's bed, flapping his wings. Why did he did so? Because he wanted to give cool breeze to the sick boy. After that, the boy felt so much cooler and he thought that he must be getting better. The lady who saw that ruby on her table was very happy. By the time the swallow flew away, returned to the prince, it was the next night. Now when Swallow sat on the prince's statue again and wanted to go back to Egypt, The prince was crying again. Swallow again asked that what happened. Why Prince was crying. That time Prince replied that he could see a hard-working man and he was a writer and he must finish his next play soon. But he was very tired and very poor and he had no food to eat. So he requested Swallow to stay there one more night and help him. Swallow asked him that he had no ruby left. So Prince ordered Swallow to take out one of the sapphire of his eyes. Swallow denied, but Prince ordered Swallow to do so. So the swallow plucked out the prince's eye and flew away to the writer's house. By the time he reached there, the writer had fainted out of hunger and cold. The kind swallow put the sapphire on the writer's desk and collected dried twigs, lit a fire for the writer before he flew back to the prince. When that writer saw the fire, he felt warm and sapphire on his table. He was very, very happy. Swallow again flew back to the prince. When he returned to the prince, it was the next night again. And once again the prince was tearful. What was wrong, Prince? Swallow asked again. Now Prince told him that he could see a match-selling girl and all her matches have fallen into the gutter and nobody would buy them. She was afraid her father would be very angry when she went home without any money. So Prince requested Swallow to take out another sapphire of his eye and could give it to the little girl. First Swallow denied, but as it was the order of Prince, the swallow plucked out the prince's other eye and took it to the little girl. The girl became very happy when she saw the stone. She went home skipping very happily because she knew that she had a very beautiful stone with her. Swallow again came back to the prince. Now this time when she came back to the prince was blind. This time Prince asked Swallow to go back to Egypt, but Swallow denied to go there. She wanted to stay there with the prince and she was very happy because she was helping the people and saw them happy. So she made round all over the kingdom and told everything to the prince about the kingdom. Now this time Prince told him to pluck out all the gold leaves of his body and give it to the people who were suffering and those who were sad. Now soon there were no leaves, golden leaves left on his body, only his cold grey body. It kept getting colder as the winters kept setting in and the weather kept getting chiller. The swallow knew that he would not survive the season much longer. He said to the prince that now it was the time for him to go. Finally, Prince said that he must go to the Egypt, but he said no, not Egypt, but to the kingdom of death. After all, death is the brother of sleep. Now the prince was very sad, but Swallow wanted to kiss the prince. So frail Swallow kissed the prince and fell at his feet dead. When the swallow was dead, suddenly there was a loud sound like a crack, and it was the sound of the breaking of the prince's lead heart. Next day, in the morning, the mayor of the city crossed the statue, and when he saw that statue, he saw that what an ugly statue it was, and and it had a dead bird at his feet too. So he ordered to break it down immediately and put up his statue instead. As it was the order of the mayor's men broke the statue apart, and they just took the broken 2 pieces of the prince's heart and threw them into the bin next to the dead swallow. At that very same time, God asked to his angels to bring them 2 most precious, beautiful things in the world. The 2 angels, they flew to that prince's city, and they took the dead swallow and the prince's broken heart to God. When they gifted it to God, the God was very happy, and they appreciated that they have chosen the best thing in the world. From then the swallow will sing in the garden of the God, and prince will praise his ways. So this was all about a wonderful story, The Happy Friends, written by Oscar Wilde. Thank you.